So today I will be explaining topic number 2, that is multi-purpose river projects and integrated water resources management of chapter 3, that is water resources of geography. What does multi-purpose project means? A multi-purpose project or river valley project serves a number of purposes simultaneously, such as irrigation, flood control, generating hydroelectricity and tourism. For example, the Bhakra Nangal Dam. So in this first paragraph, a question arises, that is, how do we conserve and manage water? Archaeological and historical records show that from ancient times we have been constructing sophisticated hydraulic structures like dams built on stone rubble, reservoirs or lakes, embankments and canals for irrigation. Not surprisingly, we have continued this tradition in modern India by building dams in most of our river basins. So these are some ways to conserve and manage water that were constructed at ancient times. The next point is about the hydraulic structures in ancient India. So hydraulic structure means all dams, lakes, canals, wells and ponds, etc., in which rainwater is collected. So some points are here that are giving some examples related to the hydraulic structures that were constructed in the ancient India. So the first one was constructed in 1st century before Christ, is Sringaverapura near Allahabad, had sophisticated water harvesting system channeling the flood water of the river Ganga. The second one is at the time of the Mauryan Empire. Dams, lakes and irrigation systems were extensively built. The third one is about some sophisticated irrigation works that have also been found in Kalinga, Nagarjunakonda, Benur, Kolhapur, etc. The next point is suggesting that in the 11th century, Bhopal Lake, one of the largest artificial lakes of its time, was built. The last one is suggesting us about the tank in Hauz Khas in Delhi, which was constructed in the 14th century. So here we have to read the names of the places in ancient India where hydraulic structures were constructed. In the next paragraph, it has been suggesting about the dams. So the first question that is mentioned here is that what are dams? So the definition is here given in the next paragraph. A dam is a barrier across flowing water that obstructs, directs or retards the flow, often creating a reservoir, lake or impoundment. So in this particular paragraph, we'll come to know about the uses of dams. So dams are built not just for irrigation but also for electricity generation, water supply for domestic and industrial uses, flood control, recreation, inland navigation and fish breeding. Hence, dams are now referred to as multi-purpose projects where the many uses of the impounded water are integrated with one another. Some examples are also given here, like the Bhakra Nangal project, water is being used for hydel power production and irrigation. The Hirakud project in the Mahanadi basin integrates conservation of water with flood control. So in this paragraph, we'll come to know about one particular statement given by Jawaharlal Nehru, that he had proclaimed the dams as the temples of modern India. So The reason that lies behind it is that dams are responsible towards the growth of agriculture and industrialization, and overall we can say the economy as well. So here it comes to an end. Thank you.